matrix. Got that touch of my savior. Keeping that touch of my hater. Lyrics can't hear it no more. Stand up to the man, can't fear him no more. Sonogram don't feel it no more. You were dropping a minute, but can't.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the inner harbor of Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the New York Giants and the Baltimore Ravens. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. It's Graham Gano to get this one started. Off we go here in Baltimore. Yeah, and a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. We'll go three tight ends here on 1st and 10. The first carry for King Henry. And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this one. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Going to go right back to Henry. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Raheem Nunez-Roches there to make the tackle.
It's a gain of 3. Brings us 3rd and 11.
On 3rd down, here's a run by Henry. And he's going to be brought down behind the line. This defense fired up to start the game. It's 4th down. And the rush is going to get there. He goes down. They were taking a big risk going for it from their own territory. It does not pay off. And it's a turnover on down. Throwing right away is Dart. That is caught back corner of the end zone. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Giants. Now it's Graham Gano for the PAT. Now a flip to the kicker. It's a fake. This will be incomplete. Not sure what they could have seen that makes this a good call. Going for it with a fake on an extra point, and they get nothing out of it. On the return, it's Keaton Mitchell. He'll get across the 20, mark him down to the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Hey, Alpha, sit on! Sit on! 180! What is it? 13. Sit up!
On 1st down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere. They'll go again here with Henry. Brought down at the 21, a gain of 1. 3rd and long.
A gain of 1. Brings up 3rd and
the shotgun, here's Jackson. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line.
That's good.
Jackson to his big target, Andrews, for the Baltimore 1st down.
39-yard line.
On the give, here's Henry. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. From the gun, Jackson. Now he takes off. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. They get 21 on that one. Good for a Raven 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Henry. Awkward-looking tackle there. Upended at the line of scrimmage. No gain. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 42-yard line.
1 quarter in the books. It's the Giants leading this one early. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins. 2nd and 10 as we are ready to get back underway. They'll try to throw here with Jackson. And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Play action now. Jackson sending it downfield for Likely. Looking down the field, but that ball's incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Isaiah Likely. And now it's 4th down. Back to throw. Jackson escaping the pressure right. And the rush is going to get there. He goes down. They were taking a big risk going for it from their own territory. It does not pay off. And it's a turnover on down. We'll go play action here with Dart. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
And our Giants, 1st down.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. That's caught, and it's Cam Scalaboo. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Here's Dart on 1st and 10. Moving to his left. Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. Picked off by Chidobe Awuzie.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Like, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
A big play after being backed up. Gains an even 70 yards.
Yeah, this is one of those cases, Mike, that the defense is so consumed with locking down all the receivers that they lose track of the quarterback. And after realizing there was nowhere to go with the ball, he tucks the ball down and not only picks up the 1st down, he picks up a huge chunk play.
Jackson going to give it up on a pop pass. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Now Jackson out to his right. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down. On play action, here's Jackson. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
A 4-yard loss on the play. 2nd and goal at the 12-yard line.
Going in the wrong direction. Now 2nd and goal from the 12. This is Henry. And he's in. What a try. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Baltimore.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
That is caught. And they get the 2-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
And a decent return there, which he'll get this up just shy of the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball is incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of shotgun. It's Dart. He'll get that out to Scalaboo. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it. To the air once more is Dart. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Darius Slayton was the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. Throwing again, Dart. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. That is brought in. And he will score. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. His 2nd touchdown of this first half. Now, a 2-point conversion attempt coming.
The Giants will line up for the 2-point conversion.
On play action, it is Dart. Rolling to the left. And he'll get into the end zone. Doing it on his own. Successful 2-point conversion.
To kick off for New York.
Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. He'll start at the 2. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Jackson now, rolling right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
That's good for a Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Off the play fake, Jackson. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Paulson of Depot on the coverage.
Jackson now on 2nd down. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. In motion, it's Robinson. A play fake, now Dart, forced to his right. Now he'll run. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. One of the Ravens has it. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery, and the great returns for the touchdown. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
On the return, it's Gunnar Olszewski. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game. He takes a big shot there on that return.
At their own 21-yard line.
On 1st down, Dart. That'll be taken in by Scalaboo. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10.
First down, Giants.
He'll get it into the hands of Slayton. Still going. And he will go all the way. Darius Slayton's touchdown, New York. So now, with the lead up to 5, they're going to go for 2 and try to extend it out to 7. And he is not going to break free. Good defense. They wrestle him up at the line of scrimmage. The try for 2 comes up empty. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. On the return, it's Mitchell. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Bit of a wild throw there behind his man, thus it's incomplete. Give right up the middle to Henry. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line. 3rd and long for Jackson. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. On 4th down, they snap it to Jackson. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Bobby Okereke. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
Turnover on downs.
They'll run, and this is Cam Scatterboot. And he'll get about 5. Here comes 2nd and 4. On the play fake, here's Dart. He's going to tuck it and go. And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick. Picking up the 1st down. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? So now, from half the distance closer, here's 1st and goal. Scatterboo on this defense. Backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line. On 2nd down, this is intercepted. Picked off by their rookie linebacker. Accelerating toward midfield.
I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air, don't ever disrespect. I got you all in check. Bust the rhymes up in the place. True indeed. Yes, I got the record that's word on my feed. I'm guaranteed to give you what you need. One blood, everybody like Junior Reed. Wake up every morning, yo, I must succeed. Nationwide rockers make the world stampede. Yo, Willie, make we roll some.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we join you from South Philly. Close to 70,000 strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Washington Commanders and the Philadelphia Eagles. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go from South Philly. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
Got it. Ready? Come on, come on. Go.
Right to the air goes Daniels. That's swung out to Krosky Merritt. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Flush to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. A big play there for Washington. 33 yards.
Panther 60. Here we go. Set. 60 Eagles. Top low 18.
Now it's the Arizona product that is Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt. And he'll drive this one forward down to the 36. That's John Campbell getting in there to make the play. 2nd and 7.
70 Timberwolves. Here we go. Here we go.
Krosky Merritt to run again. Good running inside the 25. And he'll be taken down. A pickup of 14 on that one. Good for a Commander's first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Let's go now.
Daniels with a give to Krosky Merritt, as he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down.
A gain of 2 on the play brings up 3rd and 4.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. That is hard. Harry with Flurry. Touchdown, Commanders.
Touchdown, Washington.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback. They get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. They'll manage only a couple. Ron Payne there for the stop. So, from 37, here's 2nd and 8. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he'll be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. Eagles in possession to start the second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. A run with Barkley. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down. Once again, it's Barkley. And this time, they are ready for thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Taking a shot downfield for Smith.